holy shit, and I just realized I haven't been using my microphone. I could have been doing that. Next video. Hola a todos, welcome back to my channel. Today we're starting the brand marketing class. I was all over the place that day, so I forgot to film a proper intro, which is why I'm talking to you from the sky. In this video, I'm going to work through defining my brand's purpose and values, and by the end of it, I'll have a clear idea of who my brand is. Let's get the show on the road. Okay, now that I watched these two lessons, one was talking about what is a brand and explaining what a brand is. Basically, from my notes, I wrote it's how to speak, how to communicate with others, how to promote yourself, and how to react when something goes wrong. And then the second lesson was talking about starting with a purpose, that your brand has to have a reason for existing. For example, it has to be something to inspire other people, true to what your business is about, open enough that it can grow with you in the future, but also what kind of broader social impact your brand is going to have. So now with that knowledge, I am going to work on thinking about what is my purpose and two, what are my brand values. I think my purpose is to bring stories to life. I'm gonna write that down. Write that down. And I know that sounds like very generic. I'll probably rephrase it, but this is kind of like the essence of like what my brand is or what I want it to be. I started out as a photographer and then I slowly got into filmmaking because I thought I wanted to be a cinematographer. But then I realized that that was going to be pretty difficult. It obviously relies 100% on who you know. And I just kind of felt like my chances were really small of ever getting a job in the film industry. So I kind of gave that up and I started doing graphic design. Now I am doing video again. This whole time that I've been working in marketing and as a photographer, occasionally freelance, my goal and my purpose has been to bring my clients' stories to life. So I'm gonna keep it like that, bring stories to life. I'm gonna, tinker with that and come up with different ways of saying that because this could be my slogan, And then moving on to brand values. So first I'm gonna Google brand values examples because I don't really know what is considered a brand value. And actually with one of my clients, I recently asked them for what their brand pillars were because I have to come up with content ideas and I want to make sure that the ideas I come up with obviously align with what their brand pillars are. And so what I got in return was content pillars, but to me, they are brand pillars. They are what your brand stands for. And then underneath that, you would have a content theme and then a content topic. And so I feel like in general, there's a little bit of confusion about what brand values, brand pillars, content pillars, what all of these things are. So this is what I'm hoping to do with this workshop that I'm doing is to clarify those things, not just for anyone that's watching, but also for myself. So I understand how to speak to my brand. Okay, so here it says, brand values are the guiding principles that influence a company's actions, decisions, and overall culture, with examples including integrity, innovation, customer focus, sustainability, and diversity. And I actually found this website that lists 66 brand value examples to inspire your own brand. Anyway, so let me look through this list and see what kind of values align with me. So we have excellence, love, accountability. I did see on another website that diversity is a value, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that first because I'm not only diverse in culture, but also in personality. I'm able to talk to just pretty much anybody. I guess something that I should Google right now is how many brand values should a company have? Let's say between 3 and 5. Ooh, I like authenticity, diversity, authenticity. Well, if it says 3 to 5, I'm going to say 5, just to give myself more values to work with to start. Okay, so if I have diversity, I have authenticity, I have fun, I have to have something that speaks to the product. I guess I'm gonna put creativity, you know what it says? With that, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 brand values, and I have to pick just one more. I want to say something like more serious, like the discipline or innovation, although I don't think I'm that innovative yet. I guess I'll put precision because I would say that I'm pretty good at taking an idea and then coming up with an entire concept for multiple platforms and still tailoring that content to the full marketing funnel. So I would say I'm pretty precise. Okay, so there you have it. I didn't use my mic for this video. I totally forgot about it. Next video is gonna have a mic. So for my brand so far, what I have, my purpose is to bring stories to life. And now that I have my brand values, which are diversity, authenticity, fun, creativity, and precision, which precision I'm not 100% 100% sold on yet. I'm gonna keep tinkering with that. And probably I'm gonna add one of my values to my purpose, which is going to eventually become my tagline, I believe. And so that is as far as I'm getting to today to building my brand. Stay tuned for the next episode where I'm gonna figure out how to find my tribe, which if you've come here from TikTok, you already know that I kind of found it there, but now we gotta find it on YouTube and elsewhere on the internet. See you on the next one. Bye.